Hey there everyone, it's Nina. Thanks for joining me today for a new video. I'm going to be using contents from the Simon Says Stamp August 2022 card kit. It is so elegant. It has a lot of beautiful metallic themed products in this kit, along with some embossing powder, embossing ink, beautiful muted colors, and they make some really elegant cards. So in my video today, I wanted to share two projects that I created using the kit contents. And the best part is that the kit actually allowed me to make these cards inside of 10 minutes each. So these are quick and easy cards that you're able to create with the kit contents, and it doesn't take a ton of time. So I'm going to start first by taking a few pieces that really struck my eye from the kit. I've got one of the sheets of pattern paper that has these beautiful metallic dandelions. I've got a card base that's made from some smoke gray cardstock, and I've got the Simon Says Stamp rose gold metallic cardstock too. I'm going to die cut the pattern paper from a Simon Says Stamp rectangle die. This way it will be slightly smaller than an A2 size card, and that's going to allow me to mat that pattern paper with the rose gold cardstock. I was really intrigued by the two metallics, both the silver and the rose gold, and I wanted to use them together. So we're going to tie them all throughout the card to really make this cohesive. So I'm going to trim down that rose gold metallic cardstock so that I have a very thin border surrounding the pattern paper. And I'll just use some foam tape on the back side of that entire piece to attach it down onto the smoke gray cardstock. Now all of these pieces are included in the kit, so you can make this card in no time at all. I am going to pull in a die from Simon Says Stamp. It's the Etched Evening Blossom die, not part of the kit, but what I'm trying to show you is that you could use any flower die that you have in your stash. You don't have to use this one. I'm going to die cut that from the rose gold metallic cardstock. I'll set that aside and pull out some of Simon Says Stamp's white glossy cardstock. This isn't part of the kit either, but I love this cardstock for stamping sentiments. This sentiment is from the stamp set that's part of the kit. It's called Vintage Flower Garden. And I'm going to emboss that with the Simon Says Stamp embossing ink and also silver embossing powder, both of which you get in the kit. The white glossy cardstock takes that embossing so beautifully. So we're going to end up with this shiny sentiment with the beautiful metallic silver embossing powder. I did fussy cut the sentiment out, but there are coordinating dies for the greeting. So if you don't want a fussy cut, you can get the dies. So once I cut the greeting out, I do want to put this on top of my flower. I'm using some of the thin 3D foam squares that are part of the kit. You get a full sheet of those. I'm going to put those on the back side of my flower. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I love these thin 3D foam squares because they add just a tiny bit of dimension versus a regular foam tape. So it's basically half the height of a regular foam adhesive. So it gives you some subtle dimension, and then you could use some regular dimensional foam tape to add a second depth. So you get these different varying levels of depth on your card. It's really cool. And I did use foam tape to attach the greeting, and I pulled out some silver gems to add to the center of the card. That's it. And look how shiny this card is. Because we used that rose gold metallic cardstock and the silver embossing powder together, we got that really great combination of metallics across this entire piece. And because we mixed and matched them throughout the card, everything feels cohesive. If I were to have used just one element of rose gold, it might have felt a little out of place because we were having so much other silver elements throughout the card. Now I wanted to embrace more of that silver, so I thought I would make a card that was a bit more monochromatic, and I really loved how this one turned out. There are some extremely detailed flower images in the stamp set, and I really wanted to use those to make a background. So I pulled out 3 of Simon Says Stamp's Pawsitively saturated trios of inks. This one is a gorgeous trio of purples, and I'm going to use all 3 of them to stamp this flower border that's part of the stamp set onto my white cardstock. So I'm going to stamp first with Morning, and I'm covering the entire image with that color. Once I stamped it down, and you can see how beautifully detailed it is, I'm going to then bring in Twilight. And Twilight I'm going to add just to the middle to outer edges of this image. I'll feather it out with my blending brush so that way I don't have any harsh lines, and then stamp that again. So now we're getting these 2 tones on this image, but I'm not done yet. I'm pulling out Galaxy next, and I'm going to really concentrate that on the outermost edges of the stamp. I'll stamp that finally for a third time, and we have now 3 different shades of ink creating an ombre across that image. It's really pretty. And I'm going to repeat this across the entire outer edges of this A2 size panel, which I thought I was going to do as a card base. When I start to add some heat embossing here later on, you're going to see I have this is actually a card base, but I changed my mind. That's one of the things that happens when you're creating, is you often change your mind. So I thought I was going to turn this into a full card base, but then I decided I wanted to trim it down. Before I get to the trimming down, I did bring in a little bit more of that Morning and Galaxy ink, and I'm just going to ink blend those colors around the outer edges of my stamping, just to soften things a bit and add a little bit more of that purple tone. Here's where I started to change my mind. I wanted to stamp a sentiment, and this one's from the stamp set. This is a beautiful scripty thank you greeting. I stamped it first with black ink, and I really liked how this looked, but I wanted to create almost like a dip dye effect. So I'm going to bring in the clear embossing ink from Simon Says Stamp and only ink up half of the sentiment. When I stamp this down, now only the bottom portion of this greeting is stamped with embossing ink, and that's the only areas that are going to grab the silver embossing powder that I've sprinkled on top. So now I can heat set this, and I'll have this beautiful two-tone greeting that just shines when the light catches it. So I really liked how this turned out, but then I decided I wanted to add some more contrast. So I trimmed that panel down and put it on top of a black card base, and I liked that a lot better. But I wanted to get more of that silver element going throughout the card. So I pulled out some Tim Holtz Distress Spray Stain in the silver color, and I'm going to splatter that across the card. I'll let that dry and bring in some white cardstock and smear some Galaxy ink on top of it. This is from the same ink pad that we used to stamp the floral images. I'm going to dry this to make sure there is no more moisture in this paper, and I'll test it with my embossing powder to make sure that none of the powder is going to stick to it. That's because I want to stamp a sentiment on top of this Galaxy colored paper now, and that way I can heat emboss this with the silver embossing powder. By making sure that the paper was completely dry, we're not going to have any extra powder sticking anywhere we don't want it. Now I have this beautiful sentiment that's going to match perfectly with the stamped colors of my background. And I did also color the edges of this paper because of course it was white cardstock, so it has a white core. And I'll just dab this sentiment along the edges on top of my ink pad to really color that up so you don't see any of that white core. I popped that sentiment right up on top of the thank you greeting, and that was it. I just loved how monochromatic this card was, but so striking with those purple colors and the ombre that we created by stamping with those 3 different shades. So there you have it, 2 different cards. Each of them took less than 10 minutes to create, but they both have such striking elements, and all of the metallic really brings these cards to life. I loved how they turned out. I hope you do too. I hope you got some ideas on how you can use the contents from the August 2022 card kit from Simon Says Stamp to make these projects. But also too, if you have elements in your own crafty stash that you could substitute to make these cards, you could easily use the same ideas that I shared here with other products that you already have. So be sure to experiment and check out what you've got in your stash to create these. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, I hope you'll give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll be back soon with more to share with you all, but until I see you again, I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye!